What's happening, HT Nation? Hey, so this is probably the last time we're going to be talking about Totally Medieval on the Historical Conquest Facebook or YouTube channel because it's a totally different company. And now that it's funded, we've been able to get the help from the supporters of Historical Conquest. We're actually going to move everybody that wants to know about Historical Conquest or about Totally Medieval into the Totally Medieval Facebook page, and we're going to create there's a YouTube channel. It's just not that active right now because I'm putting all my effort towards the Historical Conquest. We're going to be moving that in. Another thing to know, just so you know, because it's a sneak peek Thursday, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what we're going to do until the game comes out for Totally Medieval. So as of right now, we actually have a lot of the parts and pieces, which we will be selling as the base game. It will not come with the miniatures. Or if you want to pre-order it, we'll actually put a product out there so that you can actually pre-order it and get part of the game. And then when the miniatures come out and the box come out, then we'll send that as well. So I'll give you a little introduction. First off, these are the math dice. They're used inside. There are flashcards, basically, with different equations. On the flashcards, there's certain points. And what you do with these is you replace any game, such as Monopoly, Life, maybe not sorry, because you need those cards. But there's a point system in here, just like the dice. So you eliminate the dice, you pull them out, and you replace them with math dice. Now, in the game of Totally Medieval, you can also use math dice, and this will help you in battles and also movements. So you want to have a set of, let's see, this one is, look at the top, subtraction. This one, on the other hand, is division. The cool thing about it is when you play with another player, it doesn't matter which game you're playing, you can actually play the exact same game. Say you're playing a game Monopoly or playing the game of Totally Medieval. You play the exact same game, but from 2 different math levels. So if you're studying subtraction, you can learn subtraction. Those are learning division can learn division both at the same time on the same game. That's really cool for me, at least. I love that part. So, and then we have adding, subtraction, multiplication, division, and then fractions and algebra 1. Now, we only go to algebra 1 right now because when you get into algebra 2 and calculus, the equations get longer and harder to solve. And the longer the equation is to solve, the less it becomes a game and more it becomes an assignment. So we wanted to be careful of that. But we have all these different decks that you can buy. And actually, these math dice have been picked up by Amazon. So Amazon is fulfilling all of these product sales. So they will actually ship them to you. So if you have Amazon Prime, 2-day mail straight to you. Now, this is the other part. So Historical Conquest, Totally Medieval is this game. This is the playmat for it. That's right. So you've got all these different places where you have terrain, and you place your terrain cards down upside down because the game is always different. Every time you play the game, the terrain is placed down randomly, so you don't know which terrain you're going to land on. And then when you flip it over, you'll be able to find out what terrain you're in, and it might help you, and it also might kill you. So be careful of that. But with that, all the mats are now available, so you can actually buy those online. And as of, I think they take 7 days for the funding from Kickstarter to go into the bank account from Kickstarter to Totally Medieval's bank account. When that hits, we will automatically start sending all the people that supported us at just the base set, meaning the mats and the cards, we'll send them their reward for helping us and sponsoring us on Kickstarter. Now, in addition to that, these are the civilization packs. There are the knights and also the Vikings. So these packs, you take them out, each of you, so I would be the knights, my opponent would be the Vikings, and we'd be able to play against each other, each having their own abilities. And then these are the game cards. Let me move it up a little bit further. Whoops. Try to get out of the sight. There you go. Out of the reflection. That's the game cards. So this pack allows you to have weathers and illnesses, and also the train cards that I was talking about earlier. So the game of Totally Medieval will also be available for sale in 7 days, because those that supported us on Kickstarter, we want to give them the full advantage of supporting us. So they're going to be the first ones to get it out. After that, we will be releasing it so you can actually buy it for your own home, at least the base set without the miniatures. If you want the miniatures, sadly, we're going to have to wait because they're being produced now. But again, the math dice are completely open, ready to go for you to buy on Amazon in 7 days after the Kickstarter packages are sent out. Then you can start buying Totally Medieval cards. So that's what we're doing for the Sneak Peek Thursday. I'm giving you a heads up that Totally Medieval is on. So we are now manufacturing Totally Medieval and all the miniatures. And really cool, we're actually going to start working on the new expansions. Now, we're probably going to do, what we're going to probably do is we're probably going to go into finishing up the Mongolian army. Like we were talking about the Mongolian Horde. It's one of the expansions that we talked about in our Kickstarter. Then we're going to go to the dragons. The dragons are more of a cooperative game where you and your opponent want to kill off the dragons first and then kill each other. Because if you go after each other while the dragons are still alive, they're going to wipe you out. And the game actually controls the dragons. You don't. So we're going to go there. And then we're most likely going to go to the fantasy because a lot of the people that have supported us, they voiced and their voices are heard. And we're going to be starting to put fantasy in there as well. So everything from elves, dwarfs, orcs, ogres, everything. So look forward to that. Those will be coming out soon. And also, the great thing is we're going to have different mats so you can buy and expand your game. Because the game is not just on one board. This is just the start. Buy 2 boards, buy 3, buy 4 boards. And you can actually link them all up. There's actually links under each rectangle. So there's a rectangle, there's a line that comes out, and it actually matches out with another board. So you're able to expand your game and grow it. So we're really excited about this going out. We hope you're able to find this on either Amazon or our own website. That's the www.thetotallymedievalgame.com. Until then, thank you so much for joining us on this Sneak Peek Thursday. We hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. Sad thing is, my screen that had the YouTube channel and the control of this video actually went blank. I've been having this short in my motherboard somewhere, and I haven't been able to fix it. It's a work in progress, fixing it at least. So now I got to figure out how to turn this off without turning off my computer or losing the post. So I'm going to end it now. Hopefully this goes straight onto YouTube so that you can actually see it for later on. Until then, here's hoping. Okay, take care, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.